Morality and money. Should tax dollars be used to fund health? Some people say their values. Well, that's the subject of a heated, and it'll continue tomorrow. Fox is in the studio with the...
Good evening, Ted. As the state capitol is consumed with vouchers and voting, causing a stir in Madison, the perennial hot-button issue of abortion. One lawmaker is proposing a bill that would place new restrictions on abortion and make it more difficult to get contraception. The bill would prohibit the use of public money to pay for abortions in the health insurance plans of public employees. It would also relieve certain religious organizations from having to cover contraceptives.
This simply says that, your public tax dollars shouldn't be paying for elective abortions.
Republican Representative Andre Jacques of De Pere is the bill's author.
It basically respects taxpayers' conscience in terms of not spending taxpayer dollars to fund abortion.
This is a really misdirected kind of sideshow as far as I'm concerned.
Democratic Representative Sandy Pash of Shorewood is one of the bill's leading opponents.
He seems very misinformed also as he talks about women's health needs.
She contends that women use contraceptives for purposes other than abortion, and she says poor women are more likely to delay critical health decisions if their insurance won't cover birth control.
Women need contraception to manage their families, to be able to have jobs, to be able to manage their health, and he's pushing this extreme agenda that really does not fit with the needs and interests of the people in the state of Wisconsin.
But Jacques says taxpayers should not be forced to pay for things that violate their religious and moral values.
Our public tax dollars should not be funding elective abortions.
Pash says the bill would make it harder and more expensive to get an abortion in Wisconsin and is really aimed at limiting women's access to birth control. Pash says contraceptives are critical to women's health and drugs should not be targeted simply because they prevent pregnancies.
It would take Wisconsin in a direction that really doesn't value women and women's health. There's so much evidence that if women can plan their pregnancies, there's less infant mortality, that women are healthier, that their families are healthier. And so I'm guessing it'll take us in a direction where women are forced into less healthy situations.
And ultimately, when you see Democrats object to bills on the floor, it's not necessarily in any relation to the merits of the policy or where the public actually feels on the issue.
And Jacques says he believes he has the support in the Republican-controlled Assembly to get this passed, but Pash says bills like this are a waste of time when the state legislature should be focused on the economy. Back to you.
All right, Mike, thank you. Well, if you were out and about in the Milwaukee area today, you noticed it's a little bit harder to get around than